In today's video, we're taking a look back at the moment Naoya Inoue taunted his opponent and explaining what really happened, simply enough for any casual fan to understand. Smash that subscribe button and let's get into it. In this scene, Neri throws a jab, and Inoue shifts his weight onto his back foot to avoid the punch with ease. As Neri follows up with a wild left swing, Inoue takes a step back, making his opponent swing at air. Then, Inoue taps his own chin, taunting Neri with a gesture that says, "Come on, hit me," and motions him to come forward, daring him to exchange. Was it a display of confidence, or a calculated move to break Neri's focus? Only Inoue himself knows. But as soon as Neri steps forward, Inoue suddenly widens his stance and smashes a right straight directly into Neri's guard. If you look closely, you can see the impact completely shifts Neri's guard out of position. If that right hand had landed clean on Neri's face, what do you think would have happened? Let me know in the comments. After throwing the right hand, Inoue steps forward with his back foot to regain balance, then immediately goes for the left hook to the body. But Neri anticipates it. He steps back while shifting his right elbow outward to block the shot. Inoue smiles, giving a look that says, "That caught you off guard, didn't it?" Then, without a moment's pause, he launches another attack. He feints with a jab. Neri reacts by raising his guard. Inoue lands a right hand on the guard to draw Neri's attention upstairs, before ripping a left hook to the body. Neri gestures as if to say, "Go on, hit my body." Inoue answers right back, "You try hitting me." Neri retaliates by stepping on Inoue's lead foot as he jabs, but Inoue leans back to evade the shot, then takes a quick step back to reset the distance. Inoue taps his chin again, taunting Neri, "Come on, hit me." Neri reacts by lowering his stance, preparing to attack. But Inoue meets him with a perfectly timed jab, disrupting the rhythm. Then he leans in close, provoking Neri to commit. As Neri presses forward, Inoue shifts his weight back to center, fires a jab, then follows with two straight rights. They were not solid clean hits, but they made enough contact. Inoue didn't land any damaging shots in this sequence. However, in the next scene, Inoue taunts Neri, rocks him, and delivers one of the most stunning knockouts of his career. Inoue plants his feet and tightens his guard, deliberately letting Neri attack, blocking every single shot. Except for this one to the body. Inoue lifts his elbow, making Neri swing at air. Then drops both hands and gestures as if to say, "Is that all you got?" In the next very instant, he swats down Neri's guard with his left hand, fires a right, and finishes with a thunderous left hook that lands clean. That hook clearly hurts Neri, and sensing it, Inoue switches into KO mode, unleashing a ferocious barrage of punches. From here, Inoue puts on a display of elite-level technique, culminating in one of the most vicious knockouts of the year. We'll be breaking down this knockout in full detail in another video, so make sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Fulton, who had been struggling with Inoue's body jabs, feints a jab to the head, then steps in deep and fires back a jab to the body. Inoue calmly steps back, avoiding the punch, then shakes his head as if to say, "I saw that coming." Determined to make Inoue pay, Fulton starts probing with his lead hand, gradually closing the distance. Then, he throws a long jab, retracts it while simultaneously pushing off his back foot, and fires another jab in quick succession. Inoue moves his head, slipping the punch by mere inches. But take a look at Fulton's right hand. He's already firing the straight. He's throwing the right hand simultaneously as he retracts his lead jab, making it a lightning-fast 1-2 combination. And because Inoue's vision is partially blocked by Fulton's lead hand, it becomes an incredibly difficult attack to defend against. A perfect display of world-class boxing technique. But, as if he saw it coming, Inoue shifts his weight onto his back foot, slightly rotates his upper body, and cleanly avoids Fulton's straight. Fulton, who was certain his punch would land, is caught off guard and stumbles forward. But he quickly adjusted and used that momentum to stay on the attack. He steps forward with his right foot, switching to a southpaw stance, and throws a right hook. It looks as if the punch is about to land, but Inoue doesn't raise his guard or make any unnecessary movements. He simply maintains perfect distance, making the punch miss by the smallest of margins. Naoya Inoue's defensive awareness and focus here are nothing short of extraordinary. After completely shutting down Fulton's attack, Inoue taps his chin, taunting him, "Right here, hit me right here." Then gestures, "Come on." When Fulton takes the bait and closes the distance, Inoue flips the script and goes on the offensive. He leaps in with a left hook, follows with the jab, then lands a straight shot to the body. As Fulton lowers his stance and tries to clinch, Inoue connecting with the left hook, then takes a quick step back with his lead foot, rotates his hips, and lands another clean left hook. There has never been a world title fight in boxing history that looked more like a game of tag than Naoya Inoue versus Paul Butler. For 6 rounds, Inoue chased Butler around the ring until boredom set in. He stopped moving his feet, dropped both his hands completely, and leaned his head forward, gesturing, "Come on, hit me." But Butler stayed shelled up, refusing to throw. Inoue smiled, thinking, "I guess that didn't work," then pressed forward on the attack, and Butler went straight back into survival mode. Lowering his guard wasn't enough to draw Butler out, so this time, Inoue took it even further. He clasped his hands behind his back, lifted his chin, and leaned his face towards Butler. But even then, Butler refused to exit his survival mode, so Inoue kept taunting, throwing out every kind of gesture he could think of to lure Butler into a fight. With his guard still down, Inoue crept forward like a zombie, inch by inch, closing the distance, until his forehead was just inches away from Butler's gloves. But yet, Butler still refused to throw a single punch. Frustrated by Butler's complete lack of intention to fight, Inoue threw his hands up as if to say, "What did you even come here for?" He then leaned back against the ropes, giving Butler yet another chance to attack. Butler finally stepped forward and threw a few light punches. But the moment Inoue fired back, he immediately retreated into survival mode. That's the end of Inoue's taunts and showmanship in this fight, but ending the video here wouldn't do it justice. So I'm going to break down a sequence where Inoue takes down Butler using pure world-class technique. Inoue steps in behind a jab, then as he drives Butler back towards the ropes, digs in a powerful right hook to the body, landing it perfectly behind Butler's elbow. Butler responds by firing a counter left hook towards the open side. But coincidentally, Inoue is also throwing his own left hook at the same moment. Since Butler starts his hook first, his punch should land before Inoue's. However, what happens next is a display of pure elite level technique. Inoue shifts his weight back and subtly turns his head to the left, making Butler's hook miss by inches. Then afterwards, lands his own left hook clean. If you break this technique down in detail, you'll notice that Inoue's head is rotating left to evade the punch, while his body is rotating right to deliver his left hook. The head and the body are moving in opposite directions. This is a rare and incredible difficult technique to execute, hurting Butler to both the body and the head. Inoue closes in and unleashes a ferocious combination, smashing straight through Butler's guard. Within that flurry, Inoue lands a clean left hook to the body, sending Butler crashing to the canvas, unable to get back to his feet. A knockout victory for Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue is known as a respectful sportsman, a boxer who always carries himself with honor and humility. But personally, I enjoy these moments where he taunts and provokes his opponent. It makes for incredible entertainment for the fans, and I hope we are able to see some more of those moments again in the future. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, check out our other analysis content. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you again soon.